We're back, and on this episode, we discuss house projects, grocery shopping woes, learning about my newest collection, and we highlight the latest parenting stories with Royce starting football, Drake's strange food requests. Also, we prepare for Halloween, we get hyped for football, and we recap a guy's weekend. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Domesticated, where marriage meets comedy. I'm your host, Corey, here with my lovely wife, Laura.
Hey, guys.
And we're full out domesticated, doing porch projects, house improvement stuff.
Yeah. I got all excited about house projects, made a list, and made Corey start them.
Yeah.
Basically.
There's this, our front porch had carpet on it, and it was kind of getting really raggedy.
Yeah, we're talking like the 70s when they used to put carpet. It's not really a porch, it's just like steps and like a stoop.
Yeah, like a concrete slab.
Yeah, so they carpeted that with blue carpet for
Which
God
makes
knows
no sense.
why.
Yeah, nothing in our house is blue.
No. So I had the bright, and it was looking ratty. It
was
needed
really
to come
bad.
off.
It was really bad. It was looking pretty ghetto.
So we decided that we need to rip it up, and then see what was under it and decide what to do after that.
All right. I already predicted how this project was going to go. Laura said, it's simple. I looked it up online.
Watched a lot of YouTube videos.
Simple. What did you say? Simple. Not a problem.
I said simple.
Yeah.
You're right.
1, 2, 3. Easy as follow these steps. Put hot water on it. Glue comes right off.
Yeah. The carpet glue underneath.
Yeah.
Carpet came right up.
Yeah.
The glue.
Yeah.
We're, 2 weeks?
Yeah. 2 weeks in.
Still all has glue on it.
Yeah. I knew from the get-go. I'm like, I've tried to clean carpet glue off before. It is a mess.
Sorry, I didn't know you were an expert.
Yeah, I am. And I said, I don't want to start this project because it's going to end up being me scraping it. I scraped it for about 3-4 hours with the wrong tool.
My back was out. I bought the wrong tool.
She had the wrong tool at first. What was it? Like
I bought a thing you're supposed to lay carpet down with or something.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it was, but my dad kind of laughed when he got there and saw it. So I had to take it back to Lowe's.
I was scraping and pretty much wasn't doing anything. We pressure washed it. It's been through like a lot of phases, but it's slowly.
We've tried a couple different like chemicals on it. So we're just hoping the weather eventually, like right now. Oh, and under the glue there was green paint. Yellow glue, green paint, and then like a gray stone. What is it?
Concrete.
Concrete. Yeah. So right now it just looks like camouflage. Like it's like camo, retro, like we live in the hood kind of esque.
Yeah, it's like camo. I like it. It's kind of like Rambo or something.
Yeah, it's like we live in like a battlefield or something.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like it. So we're just I wanted to leave it just concrete, but I think we're going to have to paint it because it's never going to come off.
I said if we worked on it a couple hours a day for the next 5 to 6 years, we'd probably get it all off of there.
Right. So by the time we're ready to sell the house, that'll be looking good.
Yeah. Where's my damn equity at? That's what I want. Cleaning this porch off. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, our house property is going to go up $10 because we did this.
Give me that equity. Yeah, so we're like real domesticated stuff. That's what we do around here.
Sure do. I also am wanting to start a project painting. Corey hates painting.
Yeah, I'm completely opposed to painting.
So my next endeavor, which I'm going to probably do, I want to start it this weekend, but we'll see. I want to paint the baseboards.
This weekend?
Yes. You didn't know?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's what my plan.
Maybe this weekend we could get the porch done.
Well, we'll see. I like to have multiple projects unfinished at once.
Okay.
So I want to paint the baseboards because in our living room it has this 70s again, like wood. It's a yellow, orangey. Yeah.
Yeah.
The woodwork is really
looks kind of cheap.
Yeah. So I just want to paint it white. It'll look clean with our walls. It'll look. Cause we have like dark walls. It's gonna look nice. Corey as soon as I said it, he was instantly against it.
Oh, it just seemed. I imagine whenever Laura says something, all I can think of is the time. I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work.
And in my head, I'm like, this is gonna take one evening.
I'm like, this is a 3-week project every single time. But that's just because I base it on my work ethic, which is
do a little bit, take a break for 3 days.
Yeah, come back.
Do a little bit.
Get bored, give up.
I'm more of a like get it all done. If I don't, then I cry.
Yes, and then I save the day.
Right. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm curious. I don't want to do that.
You don't have to. I actually prefer you not helping.
Our living room, though, it's like a brown now. When we moved in, it looked like a miniature golf course.
Mm-hmm. They had bright orange walls and
green carpet. It looked like putt-putt golf in there. Mm-hmm. It was pretty sweet.
I had to go.
So we've been like living on edge around here, we're drinking. First off, I'm drinking donut store coffee because we've been balling on a budget with our groceries.
Yeah, not donut shop.
Donut store.
Donut store. K-cups.
Laura's got donuts shop because there's decaf.
Yeah. Aldi's
donut store
is donut store. So I don't know if we ever have bought like name brand K cups though.
Probably not.
We always get the great value.
Either way, Laura made me coffee. It's very delicious.
You're welcome.
So juicy, sweet.
So yeah, we're about out of groceries though. It's coming up on payday tomorrow, so we're waiting to get groceries, and we're like literally out of everything. We were just talking about how we have to go to 2 different stores because last time we were out of everything, we went to just one store, Walmart. Our go-to.
Yeah, unfortunately,
that's us, and so. Our cart was.
Why are we so embarrassed about that?
Overflow. I don't know because that guy called you out.
He called me Walmart guy. Yeah.
Somebody called you Walmart guy.
He called me Walmart.
So now I'm embarrassed. Okay, sorry we shop at Walmart. I don't know. There's our only option.
We're just Americans.
So yeah, our cart was like overflowing because we have 2 kids. We start making them like we have both in the cart at the beginning. Then when the stuff starts piling in, we make one get out and walk. And then eventually they're both walking.
They're both walking, and that's a nightmare.
Yeah, then they're grabbing stuff. We got, 2 weeks ago, we got home. That was the shopping trip. It was a disaster. Like, we had so much stuff, could barely fit it in the car. Got home, we're putting it all away. And we realized that there's multiple items that we didn't put in the cart. That we ended up buying. And
little mystery items.
Yeah, like potatoes. Like little instant potatoes.
Little self-serving size.
Some Mentos.
Mentos. Yeah, she's like, why'd you get Mentos? I'm like, what? I didn't get Mentos.
There was all kinds of weird stuff.
I haven't had the fresh maker.
We were that stressed out that we didn't realize Drake was putting stuff in the cart.
Yeah.
And we didn't even realize when we put it on the belt.
I just
threw it on the belt.
I just kept putting it on there. I told the cashier, I always tell the cashier, like, just don't tell me how much. I'm just going to pay for it.
Yeah, we don't need to know the total.
Yeah, groceries. Am I right? Real domesticated stuff. But we're real excited.
Excited about groceries?
I'm excited because we actually will get, like, bottles of water again. Whenever we get down to the nitty-gritty, we refuse to go to the store and buy a $3 pack of bottled water. No way. We
get a 40-pack usually.
Yeah.
And it lasts us almost in the next grocery.
Yeah, it just depends. But we love bottled water because we're millennials.
Yeah, we love
you think we're gonna drink out of a glass?
No.
Gross.
Yeah,
exactly. The refrigerator filter's been beeping to be replaced for like 6 years now.
Been shutting it off.
Yeah.
Get
out of here. Get out of here, filtered water. We're drinking bottled water around here. Either way, so when it gets closer, we kind of just tend to save like a couple bottles. At our work, at my work and Laura's work, we have like the little like water coolers and just fill it up.
Yeah, so we get unlimited water at work.
Delicious.
Fill it up once
great
before
water.
You head home.
Yeah.
You get one for the evening.
Yeah, it's great. Laura had the bottle last time. It had freaking mustard on it. And I noticed it one day and pointed it out. And then like 3 days later, I'm like, you're still using the mustard bottle.
The mustard.
It still had mustard on it.
It was the only bottle we had.
You could have washed the mustard off. I'm like, is that the mustard bottle?
Well, you do what you got to do.
It's really funny, too, because we take it for granted whenever we get the fresh pack of bottled water.
Yeah, we just start chugging them.
Just willy-nilly, just fucking throwing them around, drinking a quarter bottle here.
Yeah, toss
whatever,
it.
you know. take one to bed. Drink.
Yeah, then when there's like 4 or 5 left, then we're like, okay, I can stretch this one out the rest of the day, and then we try to it just dwindles down.
If we would just start from the get-go using our secret hack for the end of the week, we would have plenty of water to go around, and then we could offer our guests some.
Yeah.
Instead
right now, if you came to our house, we would give you
unfiltered water.
Yeah, you could have some
fridge water. But we tell you it's filtered.
Yeah. Oh, just get it from the fridge. It's good filtered.
It's filtered water.
Our fridge is pretty nice, you see, except there's no filter in it.
Well, we shut the alarm off, so they'll never know.
But yeah, we'll have to get at the grocery store. We'll have to get a bunch of whatever Corey's like going through in his food phase. Because he does these, he works midnight, so he's like sometimes hungry at work, sometimes not. But he goes on these kicks where he eats like one thing for 2 weeks. He was doing these noodles. They were ramen noodles, but not really.
They were kind of like fancier ramen noodles.
Yeah, they're in like a box.
Yeah, you can cook them in the container. They're really good. Not cup of noodles. I know what you're thinking. I've had cup of noodles. These are different. They're like teriyaki. They were good. Yeah,
we would have to buy like 8 or 9 of those at grocery
Laura
day.
would get really
It would take up so much room in the cart.
They're like 80 cents. So like I was getting lunch for 80 cents a day and Laura's complaining. And I was eating them every day. They had different flavors. I tried all the flavors.
Yeah.
And I kind of burnt myself out on them. I was eating them a lot.
Right.
Probably too much noodles, if I got to be honest with myself.
A lot of carbs.
Carbo loading every day. I slept great.
His new kick is Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Oh, yeah.
That's his new thing. He had one pot roast.
Oh, it was so good.
I guess it's not. Is it soup?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
It was like beef stew or something.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, he could forgot how good they were.
It was delicious. I couldn't tell if it was just because I hadn't had it in so long or if it was really that good. But it was delicious. I just came home. I'm like, Laura, I've been thinking about that soup. So I loaded up last time we were at the store.
Yeah, we had to buy 12 cans of soup.
Haven't ate a single one of them.
No, you haven't.
I'm going to take one tonight. It's going to be a delicious soup. I love it. We've been getting we've been doing good with like groceries and like cooking and stuff. So I have to say I'm pretty dang proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
Laura made these bomb shells and cheese the other day. It was super good.
I make everything bomb. Speaking of shells and cheese.
Shells and cheese. Yeah. Well, we mean like Italian noodles with like ricotta cheese and like a lasagna kind of.
Yeah.
There's a different kind of shells and cheese, the Velveeta.
Yeah. But if you go to Aldi's, supposedly, they have
rumor has it.
One of our number one fans, I'm not going to say her name.
Won't say, you know who you are.
Was telling me the story about these like fancy gourmet noodles, gourmet mac and cheese type dish they have at Aldi's, and was like going on. And I realized she says they're little tiny like shells, the mini pasta shells.
Yeah.
And then a squeeze container of cheese, and she's like, you think that would be gross, but it ended up not being gross. And I'm like, that sounds weird. And then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, that's shells and cheese.
Yeah.
That's shells and cheese. I'm like, you never had Velveeta shells and cheese? She's like, no. I'm like, that's weird. I would never buy the off-brand.
Yeah, no, don't trust.
That's one thing. Like it's like Hershey syrup.
Yeah, pizza rolls. There's a few things we will not buy in this house. Ketchup, that's me. That's all on me.
Heinz.
Laura is okay with.
I'll do Hunt's.
I'm not a Hunt. Get out of here.
I'll do a Hunt's ketchup.
That's an imposter ketchup, if anything.
Hellman's mayonnaise.
Hellman's definitely. You don't go. Get out of here.
We've done the Aldi mayonnaise. It ain't the same.
It's called salad dressing there or something weird. Yes, it is.
That's the Miracle Whip.
No. It's the mayonnaise. What if you put Miracle Whip on your salad?
It is a salad dressing.
Ew.
You're gagging, it's making really? Me Are you serious?
Ew, imagine a big old glob of man. Ew. It's like a burger with no burger. With just lettuce, no bun, just lettuce and mayonnaise.
Like a salad.
With mayonnaise.
Okay.
It's disgusting. Ew. Whatever, Laura. Get out of here with your squinty eyes and your... How's your contacts?
Oh, it's going really... Actually, I haven't worn them in a week.
Okay, all right. News to me. Breaking news.
I don't think have we told them that I got contacts?
No, but you've told everybody else.
I had to get contacts because I can't see. And everywhere we go, Corey makes fun of me because I say, oh, I forgot my glasses. Like, he calls me like an old lady. So I'm like, finally
It's more
broke
of a
down.
Scooby-Doo reference.
I finally broke down, got some contacts, and it's awful. People who wear them, props to you, because I stand in the mirror every morning for 20 minutes trying to put them in. Like, that's why I had to quit wearing them, because
Such a baby.
it takes so long for me to get them in. And then getting them out, like, I almost cried one day because I thought, this is stuck in my eye forever. I'm going to have to go to the doctor and have them take it out.
You just got to man up and touch your eyeball.
I just take, like, a break and come back, like, 20 minutes later and try again, and then I usually get it.
Have you tried, like, sound effects?
No.
Maybe you should try sound effects.
And then one day at work, I had them in, and they were, like, hurting, so I took them out and put them in
It's been a big ordeal.
I put them in a specimen container.
Here's what the bottom line is. You're a nerd.
Right.
You're a total geek, dweeb, double L
L7.
weenie, L7 weenie. Yeah, all those things. All of the above.
Right.
And you can't escape it. You got to wear glasses so that people like me know just punch you right in the face.
I just like the option of looking cool.
Yeah, well, no imposters. You're a nerd with glasses. This is how nerdy Laura is. She's freaking collecting coins.
Okay, listen.
Tell the world.
Can I explain myself?
Yeah, explain yourself.
Back when I was a young child, my brother and I
When I was a young boy.
somehow got these books, and they were like coin collecting books. Was like a certain date, so it was like 1910 to 1970. And, like, I had a penny one. So you collect pennies from those dates. It was all fun and games. We loved the chase.
Riveting.
I got about half of it full and then probably got bored of it. So I recently found it, and I'm all pumped up about it. I was going through every penny in our house trying to find some. But I realized whenever we were searching for them 20 years ago, they were more likely to be found then.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I found 10.
Well.
And now I'm never going to find any. But if you see me and you pull out some change to pay for dinner, I'm going to probably go through your pennies.
Whatever. Here's the thing, Laura. What you don't understand, whenever it's something worth collecting, there's not very many. So you got discouraged really fast.
Right.
Thinking there was 1 out of 1,000,000 pennies inside of her house, randomly. Just on a whim.
Well, I mean, that's how else are you going to find them? I'm not going to like...
Exactly. That's where I'm getting to. My main point. Dumbest hobby ever, because me and Laura if you know us, we never have cash.
No, that's
Don't
true.
rob us at gunpoint, because we'll cancel our credit cards before you get to use them.
Our piggy banks never get more than like a few coins in them.
Then Royce steals them.
Yeah, like we don't ever have change to throw in on a counter or anything.
Yeah, it's like we don't use... So it's literally going to be for... She'll never finish the penny collection. We'll have to buy them.
We'll keep you guys updated. But if I get the book full, it's like worth like $1,000. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, the amount of time you're gonna spend looking for all those pennies to
gonna
make
do it in my free
$1,000.
time.
All right. Whatever. You're nerd.
whatever. I think it's a good quality to have.
To be a coin collector.
Yeah, to be a nerd because
Teaches patience, virtues.
like I feel like Royce
virginity.
has a lot of my qualities, and you have nerd in you also.
Oh, I'm a total nerd. I'm not in denial.
But he's so funny. He came up to us the other day. He's so obsessed with Minecraft. That's his thing. He's so obsessed.
Minecraft. It's like Legos, digital Legos though.
Right.
It's pretty sweet.
So you're saying it's like not melting his brain like regular video
Turn
games?
his brain to mush like we
Yeah.
always tell him. Nah.
So
life.
he came up to us with these papers. Well, he asked us if he could draw, which he's not artsy. Like he does not like to draw. We can never
Yeah,
get him
it
to
was,
color.
like, unbelievable.
Can I have some paper I want to draw? You get some crayons.
He had a picture come home from school the other day. It was perfectly colored. I'm like, who colored this picture?
Yeah,
He said, I did. I'm like, I don't think. And I looked, it was somebody else's.
Yeah, she gave us the wrong paper.
That girl did a great job.
Yeah, he cannot color. So he comes up to us with this paper and he said, I made these blueprints. And we're like, what?
Blueprints?
That's awesome.
Ooh, first off, how the hell do you know what a blueprint is?
Right.
Pretty
and,
sweet.
Yeah, and then he explains that they're Minecraft blueprints for the places that
Then it all made sense.
the things he's going to build and whatnot. So,
Then it all made sense to us. We're like, oh,
right.
okay.
So then we were not letting him play that day, but then I'm like, well, he made blueprints, so I'm going to have to let him play and
Yeah.
carry out the plan here. So he, he's all into Minecraft. We recently signed him up for football,
Yeah.
which doesn't really seem like he'd be a football player, but
no.
we'll try anything once.
Yeah. He said he wanted to play.
Yeah.
His friends playing. So that's cool.
Yeah. It's flag football, kindergarten and first grade league, so not very serious, but it's so cute.
Yeah. They have to have a mouthpiece to...
Yeah, which I don't understand football, but I was so confused by that. Like, they're not actually tackling.
I think it's just to get them used to it. It's kind of
I guess they could, like, run into each other.
Yeah.
But, so I was in charge of going to buy this mouthpiece, and instead of just going to Walmart, like usual Schwendeman style, I decided to go to Dick's, like a classy person, and bought this mouthpiece.
You were just craving a little Dick's.
I was craving Dick's. I always do, you know.
I miss Dick's. I love that store.
So I went and got this I had to have the store people help me. So they showed me the mouthpieces. I got a youth mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Brought it home. I just thought you just pop it in your mouth and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have to like boil it.
Yeah.
And mold it to your teeth and all this crazy stuff. It seems outrageous, but we had to do it.
Yeah.
So Royce was terrified. He's just scared of anything new. Like, he's like, it could be something fun. He's just like instantly terrified.
Yeah.
So we're explaining
Very cautious.
him, like, you know, it just goes in your mouth. You just bite down. Would let us help you, like,
big gummy.
You put it on your, it's fine. So we do the whole thing, melt it down, put it in his mouth.
Luckily, I knew how to melt down because I played that 1 year football where I got to play 2 plays a game.
I remember when you were a football player, you were like,
I was really
so
good. I was in like 6th grade. I got to play 2 plays a game. It's not a big deal.
Wow,
I almost got a sack.
Nothing to brag about.
Almost got 1 sack. Almost.
Oh, wow.
That one time.
You probably got sacked.
I was a defensive lineman.
That's
the smallest guy out there. Yeah, I sucked. Okay. So
we put it in. We tried to put it in. The first try, he just ran from us.
Yeah.
So Corey tackles him on the floor.
Real football.
We're holding him down. We're holding him down, putting it in his mouth.
Trying to mold it to his teeth.
Yeah, and it's all jacked up. Like, it was nowhere near what it should have been. So we had to melt it down again. We probably did this 4 times.
4 times.
One of the last times, I said, okay, I'm going to help you because he wasn't getting it right in his mouth. I put it in his mouth. I said, let me mold it. Let me push it around your teeth. Don't bite down until I tell you. So I'm putting it around his teeth, and he just bites down out of nowhere as hard as he can because we've been like emphasizing bite down really hard.
Yeah.
Bites as hard as he can. Bites my finger. It instantly starts gushing blood everywhere. Like, I'm talking a waterfall of blood everywhere. And Royce is like mortified.
Yeah.
He thought that he hurt me. He was so upset that he hurt me.
Yeah.
And
I was like, don't keep biting.
Yeah. And I was like trying not to like tear up because I didn't want him to be even more upset. It was seriously like, I wish we had that.
It was an ordeal.
It was crazy.
It should have took literally just like 5 minutes. It took at least a half an hour or more.
Yeah. And I still don't know if it fits perfectly, but...
It's closer than it was.
Right. And then I get to the football game, and all these kids have this, like, plastic thing they just put in their mouth that doesn't mold to your teeth. It's just a one-size-fits-all.
Would have been great.
There's a couple kids that had, like, the ones he had, but most of them have some, like, basic bitch $3 thing.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Because they're not actually tackling each other.
I didn't know.
Well, you know, you live and you learn.
Don't put me in charge.
We learned Royce, he was just, like, gagging and, like... I get it. It was just, like, not used to it. He's got to learn how to, like, breathe with it in. Yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. Just breathe. Come on.
And then the whole game, he's just, like, taking it out and...
He'll get it,
playing with it.
It's just so funny. It's just, he's so over the top and dramatic with stuff, which he gets it, honestly, from Laura.
Really?
But he's been fun. He's loving school. He had his first test today.
Oh, yeah.
It was big. They're learning, like, serious shit.
Yeah.
Like,
they have vocabulary words they send home.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's just, like, vocabulary. It's where you, like,
words
learn
of the week
definition or whatever.
Like,
okay.
Going to try and use a lot, I think.
We were laughing because the other night he brought home that, and we were going over the words, and I would ask him the word. He'd tell me the definition. So I asked him, what does the word bud mean? B-U-D, bud. And he couldn't think of it. Was like, what is it? Oh, wait. A bud is a bro.
It's like your bro.
It's like your bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like your bro. If it's your bud, he's your bro. I'm like, no, it's a flower.
Yeah. It's.
We were laughing so hard about that. Like.
Yeah, like the teacher's definition was like of a flower, you know.
Yeah.
and like a flower bud, and he thought it meant your bro, like, oh, just like a bro, like kind of close.
He's such like a dude, I guess. I don't know. He looks strange.
It's so funny. He's like they're doing like vertices, and like curve. Dude, I'm like, I feel like I was just learning the alphabet still.
They're doing geometry.
Yeah, wild.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are gonna be like super geniuses. It's about to be insane.
Right.
Meanwhile, in other kid land, Drake peed on me.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So we have like a kids clubhouse in our backyard, and under the like part of it we have our like a swing, like a standalone porch swing type thing. So Corey and I are swinging, just talking. The kids are up above us playing in the clubhouse. All of a sudden, we feel like, oh, we were eating.
Yeah, I was eating. Yeah,
you were eating. You had a plate full of food,
mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, there's like just drops coming down on us, and instantly,
I knew exactly what it was. It was not a cloud in sight.
Corey yells up there, "What was that?" And Drake says, "I peed."
Peed on me.
Peed all over
that was so
the
gross.
porch swing and us. And I didn't actually get any of it.
I got peed right on my head.
On your food too.
Right on my food. Pissed in my Cheerios.
He's getting better. He's getting better with the potty training. We actually have we don't have to do pull-ups at night anymore. That was a couple weeks ago that he did the pee on the head thing.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
But
he's getting there. It's just that kid is a wild child.
He's so picky about everything. Like whenever he goes to the bathroom, you can't help him pull his pants down.
Yeah, he's very independent.
Yeah, he's like the other day I bought kids love corn dogs. I bought.
Who doesn't?
I usually buy like the corn dogs on a stick, regular old corn dog. I accidentally bought the mini corn dogs. Actually, I think I bought them on purpose, thinking the kids will like. These. Yeah, they're cute little.
Kids love
handheld mini corn dogs. Wrong.
It says on the package.
Drake started bawling. Had a fit. Threw himself on the floor, kicking, screaming. Wanted it on a stick. So me being the Drake pleaser that I am.
Yeah, number one mom.
Had to find some skewers and put all the little mini corn dogs on a skewer so that he would eat them.
Reverse engineered a corn dog.
He loved it though. He was like, "This is the best thing ever."
It's like mini corn dogs are like, you know how we always watch the cooking shows?
Yeah.
And whenever they fuck up the recipe and they just say, this is deconstructed. It's just the ingredients laying on a plate.
Right.
It's pretty much what a mini corn dog is. So you just reconstructed the deconstructed mini corn dog.
That's engineering.
But he liked it after that.
Oh, yeah, he loved it. He just slathered it in ketchup and...
It's like the most Drake thing ever. He loves freaking sauces. Dude is like... He just eats ketchup.
He like ketchup and ranch. He'll eat ranch with a spoon.
It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
He loves it. We were asking him about Halloween because it's coming up, and
yeah, we always try to do like funny costumes. Like I hate the whole like Batman, Superman.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just want him to have something like original.
Unless they
I want him to be
request it
original.
specifically, like
right.
I don't know. We always try to get it out of Royce, and he
doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He'll be whatever you want.
Drake said he wanted to be a ghost this year.
Yeah, he just wanted to be a ghost. We're like, just put a sheet on him. I don't know what.
Yeah, he said that. He said, I want to be a ghost, like a blanket. That's what he said to me. He said, "Woo!" He said, "I'd scare people." Woo! Woo! Like that sounds pretty terrifying, man.
Oh yeah, and then we ended up getting him a skunk costume.
Yeah.
He was trying them on at Marshall's, and the skunk was so funny.
It's pretty cute because it's really funny because he's small.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah,
so
he's wearing a baby costume.
Kind of, yeah, but it looks really cute on him because he's so like plump.
Yeah, and he can like walk around. Like most of those costumes, like the baby's just probably sitting in a stroller. It's gonna be pretty funny.
Or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
He either wanted that or that pineapple because it was SpongeBob's house.
Yeah, SpongeBob's house. We went to the Halloween store to check out, and it was like a freaking haunted house for them. It was hilarious.
Yeah, they were a little bit freaked out.
They were on edge. They got by the end though. They were they were liking it.
There's like a giant Michael Myers when you walk in, like doing the stabbing motion, and then There was a little like haunted hallway you could go through.
Royce went through it. Royce
went through it.
He got scared.
Then he wanted to keep doing it. He thought it was a portal. He kept calling it a portal. Like he's like, Minecraft stuff.
So yeah, we instilled some psychological trauma for a therapist to unravel someday.
Yeah. So
have fun with that one, psychology expert.
I feel like people were staring at us like.
Yeah, probably. But we had a blast actually. And they've been talking about it. They had a lot of fun. It was fun. We like Halloween. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. They had some sweet costumes there. Some sweet, even in the adult costumes. But all the costumes are really awesome, but they're so expensive.
And they're like
and dumpy.
Cheap.
Like quality is never good.
They're so cheap. Like,
I want movie quality.
Yeah. If I'm gonna pay $60, it better look good.
It's such a racket Halloween.
And this probably isn't like an issue for you, but the women's costumes come in one size or plus size. Those are the two sizes. So like,
well, men's are usually one size, which means taller than me.
They did have a plus size men's I saw.
The tallness is what gets me.
Right. They're all too long on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the women's like, I'm like in between there. So it's not fun. Like I'm not quite on the plus size, but then, cause the plus size is like up to size 24. I'm like, but it starts at 12. Like I don't understand.
Yeah. It's like if you get a costume at a place like that, you're kind of just expecting it to not fit, I guess. Right. I don't know. You gotta have like $1,000 and buy movie quality stuff or whatever.
Right.
I'll tell you what, it's just a racket. Halloween's a racket. Thanks a lot, Satan, for creating a holiday to take more of our money.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are trying to find costumes though, because we're doing a Halloween race.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Because
we haven't started running yet.
When's Halloween?
Okay. I don't know. Soon. We're planning on doing a 5K
ghost chase.
The ghost chase.
Ooh.
I did it last year. Everybody dresses up in Halloween costumes. And it's fun. It's like a small race. I like it. But
it's not too serious.
We were gonna do like a coordinating costumes with our two friends that are doing it also.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to like find something that you can run in.
Yeah.
And that you're like, well, you know what? Last year, Kyle, our friend that's doing it with us, ran in a giant gorilla suit.
Wild move.
Like that would be so hard to breathe.
Yeah, I would never do that.
No way. I couldn't believe he did that. He's so funny.
Thinking about maybe Harry Potter would be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We could all be characters from Harry Potter.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or we could just all be like Gryffindors and Slytherins.
Yeah, I'm Slytherin for sure.
Yeah, I'm Hufflepuff.
What a nerd. What a nerd. Yeah, we're excited for that. Well, hopefully we start running soon. Then we can be excited for it.
Right. It's just been
I'm thinking I'm going to get like a really burdensome costume, and then I'll blame my out of shapeness from that.
Oh, because you couldn't run too fast.
Yeah, so like let's get like costume where we're like Siamese twins.
Oh, that would be
It'll
fun.
Be a hoot.
Yeah, everybody would love
We'll
that.
get last place, but we'll have a real good excuse because we ran with our leg tied together.
Oh, gosh. You'll be dragging me.
Yeah, I'll carry you.
Yeah, we've just been, it's getting to be fall. We're just like, it's hard to get going and doing stuff. It's lazy Sundays, laying around watching football.
Yeah. We've been watching a ton of football. I love football. We are football people.
Yeah, I guess I am now.
Laura's a football person.
I mean, it took you 7 years, but converted me.
If you just continuously ignore somebody's complaints about something and drive it into their head that something's cool, after they live with you for 7 years, they'll develop Stockholm Syndrome and start liking the same things as you. That's marriage.
Exactly.
That's marriage in a nutshell right there.
Right.
So Laura likes football. We love it.
And Corey likes penny collecting.
No, I don't. It's for
you
nerds.
Will.
and actually, like the Browns are about to start right now. They're playing the Browns. If nobody knows, if you don't know, we live close to Cleveland, so we know a lot of Browns fans. And in Cleveland, Bud Light has these coolers, and they're filled with free Bud Light, and they will unlock as soon as the Browns get their first win, which is hilarious because the Browns didn't have a win all last season. So if that happened again, the beer would go bad.
They haven't had a win in like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a long while. And the one local bar actually has one now. I don't know if it's officially licensed, but they had one. They advertised it.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. I saw they got that.
Free beer.
So if it unlocks, people are just going to run for it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a madness. Especially Browns fans. They're savages.
Free Bud Light.
Oh, you ever met a Browns fan?
Oh, yeah, they're poor.
What? That's not. That is not. I
thought that's what
that.
you. That's
no,
what.
Nope. I was just.
That's what you were insinuating.
I was gonna say they're passionate. They're kind of wild. Get a little wound up. Nothing to do with their economic status.
If anything, Steelers fans are more trashy.
It's a pretty good race.
I've seen a lot of Steelers like trashy.
Just a lot of Steelers magnets on hoarders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was trying to watch football in bed the other day. It was my day of work, so I stayed up all day. Well, I was really tired.
Yeah, you were.
I stayed up all day, so I'm like, I want to watch the game. So I'm like,
and yeah, we
have one cable box.
Yeah, because we recently got screwed by Spectrum because you used to be able to have one box and it would do your whole house. Yeah. Now you have to have one box per TV.
So ridiculous, and we're too cheap to pay for
$8
have
one box.
more a month. Yeah, so we have one. So I'm like, I'll just transfer it. No big deal. Turned out to be a bigger deal than I planned on. Got it plugged in. Fell right asleep.
Yeah, knocked out.
Fell right asleep. And so I had to plug it in like the next day out front. It's a big process. Finally got it all hooked up, and like I had to move the stand out. There was so many toys back there.
Oh yeah, that was funny. And the kids acted like it was Christmas when you found all these toys. They were just junk toys, like bought little balls and like McDonald's toys and just dumb stuff. And they were like, they don't play with any of their toys. They have you guys don't even understand how many toys these kids have.
Yeah, it's
they
like
play
ridiculous.
with nothing. But they were so pumped about this junk.
Yeah, it was just like little like McDonald's and marbles, stupid things. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so
I'm thinking like next time the kids are bored, we'll just like maybe move the couch.
Yeah, get them
and
to
then,
clean
like,
that stuff up.
Yeah, like clean that stuff
Get
up.
out of there.
Give them a couple hours of playtime.
Let the dogs eat the crumbs.
Perfect.
Exactly. There's no way. That's a pretty simple solution. So I got to go on a bachelor party extravaganza a couple weeks ago now.
That's what I would call it.
Yeah, so we went to, it was supposed to be 2 nights. We got to go up to Put-in Bay. It is up on the lake, basically, whatever. It's like on an island or whatever. So we get there, it's just like 6 or 7 of us, and you have to take a ferry to get across, and we get there, and it's like, we'll pay for the ferry, and they're like, by the way, it's supposed to be really windy, and the ferry might not go on Sunday, which is the day we're supposed to come home. We're like, well, what are we supposed to do? So we just went across. We're like, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Screw our families if it does.
Didn't say that. We did not say that. Well, it turns out like by the end of that day, they stopped the ferry. So it literally was an option till Monday. So we ended up staying for like 3 days, but like it sucked actually because we got there the first day, good time, had a lot of fun, just the guys being bros, drinking a little bit, hanging out. Pretty good night. The next day was Saturday. That was supposed to be our main day. Mimosas in the morning. You know how I love a good mimosa.
I know how you are.
You like a good mimosa?
You drink a mimosa, you paint your nails, you go out in the town.
Mimosas are the perfect way to start a day. And I got Alec to drink a mimosa. I knew it was game over because Alec is the person that would make fun of me for drinking a mimosa.
Right.
So it was a lot of fun. We had a ton of fun, and then we had the next day. The ferry was closed, so we were like, we have to stay another day. We're gonna leave Monday morning. They said they would open it, and it sucked because we were like, football Sunday. We all wake up. We feel terrible. We just wanted to go home. It was like seemed like a great situation from the get go. Turned out to be a nightmare situation. All I wanted to do is be at my house on my couch.
It was just like very fishy to me and a few of the wives that we all had like a group chat of bitching about it because it was just real fishy that all these football games were going on and they just were all of a sudden stranded and they had to sit around and drink beer and watch football all day together. Yeah. Like, no ferries running. So me and the girls were all like on the ferries Facebook pages, like creeping, like, are they lying? And we found some ferries that were running.
There wasn't actually, no. Actually, you got false information. We looked it up. There was no ferries running that day.
No, there was.
Okay, whatever you want to say.
So, anyway, we think it was all conspiracy for them to stay another night and just drink more and
even though
spend
we
more
got
money.
A free night. We got a free night anyways because nobody could get on the island. Nobody could get off. It actually was kind of like the whole time it had this, I kept setting it up like a murder mystery. Like it was really stormy and windy and
you're on an island.
On an island, a spooky island. We're trapped. Like we could die.
Yeah. Well, was there like a black guy with you? because he would have went first. Then there would have been the dumb guy.
Yeah.
That would have been you.
Whatever. I'm not the dumb guy.
You wouldn't be the guy that comes out alive. No.
I'm not gonna
Actually,
give up.
I can't think of one of you guys that would have survived.
I'm gonna work smarter. Yeah, I would sing that song and I would get through anything.
So yeah, that was a weekend. And for the books,
we had a great time. But the last day, I was just kind of like tired of being in a little house with a bunch of guys that smelled like farts.
Yeah,
you're just kind of like, yeah,
gross.
I like my house. Like Alec looked at me. He said, "Don't miss living with guys." Me neither, man. Me neither at all. I like my regular house, even with my kids running around peeing on stuff.
She
in my
smells
head.
good.
My wife smells good. She keeps her house smelling fresh and clean and delicious. And I don't know. It was too much for me, honestly. I got to be completely honest. I just like being at home. I'm a home person.
You are.
We've built a fantastic house and environment here, and I like being around my family.
Yeah, we like our little life. I mean,
I had a great time. Don't get me wrong, but usually, like after one night away, I'm like, kind of just ready to be home.
Oh, you're so cute.
I'm just a lover, just like snuggling.
Oh,
cuddling.
God. Yeah,
give me all the dogs. Give me all the blankets.
Yeah, he loves the dogs.
Oh yeah.
While he was gone, I was in charge, so I made sure nobody robbed us. Made sure all the lights were turned out when I left the house.
Good job. Well, that's a first.
I did all the homeowner stuff without you.
She paid the mortgage.
Yeah, I made sure our electric bill didn't get unpaid, shut off.
Yeah.
No, actually, while you were gone, that was when I did the interview with Jess because
yeah.
She stayed with me for the weekend, so it actually worked
wedding
out.
And everything. Yeah. We were both pretty busy. We've both been really busy.
Yeah, so sorry about the lack of episodes.
Yeah, we're still gonna just try to keep pumping out at least one episode a week, and just keep.
Yeah. So keep listening. Don't give up on us.
Yeah, we're going
through a little.
Life has been kicking our ass a little bit lately, but
But we're still domesticated.
Yeah, we're just domesticated. But hey, if we're busy, that means we just got more fun stuff and wacky entertainment.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be happening. Okay, shenanigans. All right, I think that's about it. Yep. All right.
Make sure you guys are following us on social media. Give us a like, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Domesticated.
Tell your friends.
Yep, tell your friends about it. Also, real quick, I wanted to mention there was a podcast I had me on yesterday. It's called This Fantasy Life. It's a fantasy football podcast by some guys. We played their promo. They do the other podcast called, what was it?
These three things,
yes. And they had me on, and it was like really fun. They're hilarious, and they kind of highlighted my league and let me talk some trash to my league mates. So if you like fantasy football, I'd recommend checking them out. They run a pretty cool show over there.
Yeah, check them out.
Yep. Okay.
Right, see ya.
See ya.